We're a small town, big community. We're not large in size, but we're definitely up and coming. You know, we're starting to establish our kind of downtown district nightlife. You know, we have more businesses and, you know, more things to do coming in town, and we have fun. You know, we have fun out here. Everybody kind of knows everybody. And I tell you, even when we fight, it's like Thanksgiving, how we know how to come together when the time's right. I know the reputation of Bridgeport as I knew it, even before living in Bridgeport, and in the early years of living in Bridgeport, to be kind of NIMBY, not in my backyard, not so welcoming of outsiders, not even exclusive to race, just, you know, just not the most welcoming to outsiders, you know, more conservative view. And I had proposed that council enact an anti-discrimination ordinance. I think that's where I began to watch some people come to meetings, more people come to meetings and speak in opposition of it, you know, making comments that kind of alluded towards you're imposing your personal beliefs on us. So it was someone who is addressing me on public comment. They're not threatening me there, but for those threats to, you know, be instigated or, you know, in conversation on a public forum, it is where it, you know, I certainly raised an eyebrow to it, because Bridgeport's small. You know, a lot of people will say to me, they're like, oh, well, you know, you gotta, you know, you're in politics, you gotta look at what, you know, President Obama went through. And, you know, I don't have Secret Service. I'm not in Washington looking at someone trolling me on Facebook from Alaska. You know, I'm on 3rd Street looking at someone trolling me from 6th Street. Race, period, is something that most people do not want to discuss. Racism is certainly not something that anyone wants to believe is in their home or in their backyard. Racism is shame-based. Of course, I would be lying if I said I never, you know, contemplated or thought about the idea of quitting. But there's, you know, when it sounds cheesy to say, but it's so true, is, you know, when there's people who support you, you know, and people who are like no, like, you know, we need you, you're doing great, like, you know, it just means a lot to me what you're fighting for, and that's what really keeps you holding on. Hey, what's going on? I really do, you know, because I'm still the mayor and I still have to do stuff, you know what I mean? Regardless of the adversity that I'm going through, it's still my job to get it done. People still need constituent services, and I have to make sure that they get that.